Hi, I'm Mattias with Propellerhead Software, and in this recent sound design video I'm going to show you how to make a funky auto-wah bass effect, made especially famous and popular by funk legend Bootsy Collins. Before we get into that though, let's take a listen to one of the submissions for our last recent sound design video, a take on the punchy house bass patch by Andrew Skelton. Andrew added some cool combinator controls that create some really nice possibilities for tweaking. You can download the recent 6 song files and take a look at the patch yourself. Just follow the URL shown on screen now. So let's get our funk on then, shall we? To create this characteristic bass effect, we first and foremost need some bass. You can use a sample bass, such as from the factory soundbank or recent electric bass, but I'm going to record some bass myself. And since my bass is already plugged into Balance, I'm just going to select the right channel and get going. There we go. So let me just record a bass groove to this drum loop I have set up here. Now it's time to build the actual effect. So to start off with, I'm going to create a pulverizer. So right click, effects, and pulverizer. And after that, an M-class compressor. These are actually the only 2 devices we need, so let's start tweaking. First, I'm going to add a little bit of squash and a whole lot of dirt for my basic bass sound. It's really up to you how much you add, but I do like a good dirty bass, so. So the key to the characteristic auto-wah sound is using an envelope follower to control the frequency of a low-pass filter. In Pulverizer, this is really easy. So first and foremost we have the filter here. So let's bring down the filter frequency and raise the peak quite a bit. You can also see the red light here on the envelope follower reacting to my bass groove. So the envelope follower is basically creating a signal from my audio that you can use to control other parameters. Before I route it to the filter though, I want to raise the attack and release a little bit. This is because the envelope follower in the pulverizer reacts very fast, which, while great for percussion, can create some unwanted effects on melodic material and bass like this. So let's raise the follower to frequency here while playing back and you'll hear what happens. Now we're getting that really funky rubbery kind of sound. The key here is listening to what works for you. As the follower reacts to how you're playing the bass and the level of the recording, there's really no catch-all setting. Just tweak it to how you want it to sound. I'm also going to use the dry-wet rotor here to let some of the dry bass signal through. This gives it a bit more definition and edge, and it's actually something that Bootsy Collins usually did, but with more channels than 2. Finally, I'll adjust this M-class compressor a bit to even out the sounds. I'm gonna crank up the input gain, take the ratio down a bit, and adjust the attack and release. And there we have it, a proper funky bass sound. It's great for spicing up your bass in the studio or even live, but make sure you try it on other types of sounds too. Everything can do with a bit of funk. That's it for this video, but don't forget to send in your own song files and patches based on this funky bass effect, and we'll feature one in the next video. Just attach the file to an email and send it to productspecialist@propellerheads.se. Just try to keep the size under a couple of megabytes. Until next time.